Hello fellow trainers, and welcome back to the Coromon demo. Last time we were here, Jerome asked us to catch a Coromon for him, and I was trying to decide if I should give him our armado, the silquil, or catch a new kid for him. And the thing we're going to go with is I was going to catch the first duplicate I saw, which looks like this armado right here. This is a level 1 armado. I'm just going to use a quick little chomp and see if I can catch this. Oh dear. I don't think I can hit them again without knocking them out. I was hoping that would do a little bit more. Let's just see if this armado will be obliging and just go right into the spinner. No big deal, hopefully. So I'm going to catch a duplicate for him, which is going to be this armado here, hopefully, unless I kerfuffle this up. No, yes, okay, armado was caught. Give a nickname to the caught armado. Yes, I'm going to name this armado Pal for Jerome, just so because he can have a little pal. Would you like to check out Pal in the Coromon summary? Yes, I do, because our armado doesn't have a trait, so I want to see if Pal here does. Passive hoarder trait. The Coromon sometimes hoards items it finds lying around the battlefield. That's convenient. Pal has joined your squad. Okay, so let's give this to Jerome, and then I'm also going to talk a little bit more shop for just a quick second. Oh, hi Jerome. He saw me catch Pal for him and he was like, I know you got something for me. Hey again. Did you manage to catch a Coromon? I did. Let's send Pal over to Jerome. Wow, armado. My supervisor will be so impressed. Pal has left your squad. Bye, Pal. Jerome, what are you doing? You were supposed to catch one for yourself. Give that Coromon back at once. Oh, Jerome's got a little crying face. I'm sorry, he's right. Taking the easy route won't help me improve as a trainer. I'll give you your pal back. Oh, but he was supposed to be your pal. Pal has joined my squad. And here, take these for your effort. I received 2 silver spinners from Jerome. They're supposed to make catching Coromon easier. I'll just have to keep on trying. So you're telling me I waited like 2 weeks? 2 weeks. Oh, you get a really cute surprise face, by the way, when you run into Coromon. I think it's funny. I didn't even notice it last time. So I waited like 2 weeks to play this for no reason at all because I was trying to. Oh, thanks, Jerome. Thanks, Jerome. I didn't even have to wait at all. Okay, so let me talk shop real quick here. Because we entered this area with Mega at level 6. 5 or 6. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm actually going to just run around in this area and get Armado and Silquil up to level 5. Just so that I'm not going into the wild with a level 3 and a level 1 baby. That's going to be boring. I'm not going to make you guys watch that. I'll pop back if anything interesting happens. But that is my plan. And that's just, you know. Oh! Pal hoarded a silver spinner for me and they didn't even fight. They just hoarded it for me. That was really sweet, Pal. Thank you. Let me actually swap these so I don't have to. There we go. If I see any new Pokemon or anything interesting happens, I will hop back and let you guys know. But until then, I'm just going to take a quick minute and level up. Oh, you can catch a patterbit here. I didn't realize. Oh, it's a wee baby patterbit too. Alright, well, let's see if we can just... The opposing patterbit use slam. Alright, let's... Oh, my little Silquil is such a weak little baby. I'm not sure that they're really going to be able to catch this patterbit for us, but we'll see. We'll see what they can do. Ooh, okay, yeah, Silquil's down to 1 HP. Let's not do that. Oh, but Mega's going to knock him out. I don't know if this patterbit's getting caught. I might have to get the next one because I don't think Mega can attack patterbit without knocking them out. We'll find out. Nope. 1 single chomp from Mega and patterbit is just gonna take a little nap. Silquil, however, just grew to level 2, so that's nice. It was at least worth something. Alright, see you guys again in a minute. patterbit downloaded the attack stat of silquil. That's interesting. This is the second patterbit I've run into. They are level 1. Let's see. Let's send out Armado because I'm worried about Mega knocking them out again. This patterbit clearly has something called, or clearly has a trait called downloader. That sounds really interesting. It looks like it's matching the attack stat of my Coromon. So hopefully we can catch this one without knocking them out. Please, Armado, who I do actually have a nickname for this Armado. I just haven't done it yet. So a couple of scratches on my part, a couple of slams on that patterbit's part, and let's see if we can... Hang on. Do I want to use a silver spinner or a regular spinner? I guess the silver one. They're both kind of sad looking, but the silver one looks like it might match this patterbit a little bit better. So let's see. Wow. Not only did this patterbit break out... Oh, ooh, no. See, the thing is I want a patterbit, but I'm not willing to risk my Coromon fainting. So let's switch out a slightly bigger kid and try catching this patterbit again. This patterbit is rude. It only has 2 HP. Like, seriously, what are you doing breaking out of the... Like, you are a troublemaker. If you stay in that spinner, I'm naming you Trouble. Yep, okay. Give a nickname to the cop patterbit? Yes, I'm naming you Trouble because you are so much trouble and you are so rude. Let's... Alright, entered a nickname for patterbit. Would you like to check out Trouble in the Coromon summary? Yes, please. Okay, Trouble is level 1. Let's see what that trait was. Downloader. If the opponent has a higher attack, the Coromon downloads the stat to increase its own. That's interesting. Does that mean it matches it, or it just, like, gives you a boost to yours? I wonder if there's, like, a set boost number. Trouble looks like they're a decent all-rounder. I mean, they're baby. They're level 1. It's not like they're going to have big changes in their stats, but, like, as a baby, all of their stuff is at 6, which I think was at least better than silquil. Their moves were Slam. Does it know anything besides Slam? No, it only knows Slam. The attacker slams its body against its target at full force. Trouble joined your squad. Mega earned. Think. Great. Uh-huh. Can you... Scooch. Silquil awakened some of its potential. Okay, so this is the first time this has happened in this, but I did know that this was going to happen. Something that's really neat about Coromon that you can do is, so on that lower left-hand bar where it was gaining experience, the yellow bar is for your level, and then there's a little blue bar below that, which is for your potential. So when your Coromon, like, levels up their potential, or, you know, wakens some of their potential, you get to choose 3 points to increase a stat. You can choose to put those stats anywhere you want. So if you have a Coromon who just is really lacking in defense or something, you could bump up their defense a couple of points. I don't want to do that, however. I don't really know what I want to do with silquil because they seem like an all-rounder. You know what? I'm going to do the basic attack up 2 and their speed up 1. Because silquil seems like it enjoys being a speedy sort of Coromon, and their only attack is a physical attack. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I don't know if that's the right thing to do. Pal just ordered something called Stinky Scent. I have no idea what that was. Ew. Wasn't looking forward to that one. Okay. all of our Coromon are up to level 5, as you can see, except for Mega, who's level 6. I'm going to do a tiny bit more housekeeping before we move on and talk a little bit more about some of the meta. I should probably just label this video as like, this is mostly just talking about meta. Feel free to skip it if you're not interested. But, real quick, I'm going to nickname this armado to Motto, because the caption was dead certain I was saying motto every single time anyway in the last video. This silquil, after reading the log, the database information about them, I am going to name this silquil, and Shalix, you will like this one, I hope, Scout. So, now we have Motto, Trouble, Scout, and Mega. They're all level 5 at least. And now, okay, I'm going to talk a tiny bit of meta. So, interestingly, I thought Trouble... Okay, oh, also, Trouble learned Feelers, which is really nasty. I mean, it's just one of those status attacks, but that icon is a nightmare. But as a reminder, Feelers finds the weak spot of your opponent. The next attack on the target does 2.5 times damage. Oh, also, that was a status attack. And Scout learned Pocket Sand. Scout learned Pocket Sand. Drop some leftover sand in the opponent's face. Decreases accuracy 1 stage. This is also a status attack, and it is a sand type move. Hecking Pocket Sand, y'all. Okay, so as Trouble was leveling up, I assumed they would be like Attack Boy because their only move was a physical attack to start off with. But as they leveled up, their special attack and like bounced up 2 points over their attack total. The defense and special defense also are at 12, and then the attack is only at 11. Special attack is at 13. Trouble did unlock their potential once, and I increased their HP, their stamina points, and their speed 1 each because I didn't know what else to do. So I was originally thinking that I was here with 3 like full-on physical kids and 1 special with Mega, because Mega's stats, their special attack and like their special defense and defense is just a tiny bit better than their attack. So I was assuming that Motto would probably be my punch kid, and that I would carry Mega as my special attack kid. I'm not sure. I was thinking that I would probably end up putting Scout and Trouble in the box because it's 3 normal types and they all seem to be like physical punch kids, but I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm going to carry them all with me now until we have a full party, and then I'll rotate them out as need be. Right now, I was leaning towards keeping Mega and Motto and not having either one of the other ones with me. But I don't know. Who knows? Either way, we've finally taken care of like the house cleaning and catching everyone up, so we can continue down this road. Finally! Cordell says, "Greetings, young traveler. I'm the ranger of Radiant Park. If you follow the path southeast, you will reach Hayville. Be careful when entering grass, though. Wild Coromon live there. Here, take these cakes. They will help you to get Hayville more easily. Don't eat them yourself, though. Coromon cakes are not the same as traditional cakes. To a human, they would taste bitter and chalky, much like a vitamin. But the bitter tang of these items is just what a Coromon needs to get back in perfect shape." My oldest sister and my mother are both the type of people who will try dog treats before they give them to the dogs, and are like, "No, I don't like these. They don't taste good, so I don't think the dogs are going to think they taste good." And just maybe they wouldn't want me to air that on the internet, but like, come on, bless them. Henry says, "I love coming here on my breaks. The beauty of nature just washes all my worries away." Balin says, "Good morning. Nice day for fishing, ain't it? This river is the perfect place to catch some water Coromon." I would love to catch some water Coromon. I don't have a fishing rod though, so unfortunately. I opened this chest and I completely glossed over what was in it. I think it was an HP cake or an SP cake or something. Just gonna walk in this to make sure there's nothing new in it. It's compulsion, I guess. Wild silquil. Alright. I'm honestly wondering if I should just go ahead and cut the video because all I did was talk about the meta of the game for 15 minutes. Oh! Oh, but there's a new Coromon! A wild swurmy appeared. Alright, so I've got motto out. This is... The opposing swurmy use slam. Alright, so even though they're half motto's level, they have a higher speed stat. It's good to know. I am going to try and catch this swurmy. I hit them with one claw, but let's go ahead and send out a spinner. I'm going to send out a silver spinner, or a regular spinner. I don't think it matters. Currently, the regular spinner matches the dark band on Swurmy's body. Yes, Swurmy was caught. Give a nickname to the caught Swurmy. Yes, I am. And Bob, if you're watching... I'm going to nickname this Swurmy Lucifer, which is a very ferocious sounding name for a tiny little grubby friend, but Bob left a comment on the second video, which was super heckin' neat. I'm gonna go back to that in just a minute and read it out for you guys, but like, it was really neat. It made me very happy. So we're naming this Swurmy Lucifer because of Bob's comment. Would you like to check out Lucifer in the Coromon summary? Yes, I would, please. Thank you. So Lucifer is level 3. They're another normal type Coromon, so that's 4 normal types in my party right now. Swurmy is a common Coromon. So Lucifer the Swurmy knows Slam, which Trouble already knows. We've seen this before. The attacker slams its body against its target at full force. But Swurmy also knows Rage. The user lets out its anger, increasing its attack by 1 stage. This is a normal status attack. Okay, let's see. Lucifer isn't holding anything, and Lucifer has Analytic. This is a passive stat. When the Coromon attacks last, it can analyze its opponent and attack with double critical hit chance. I like that. I very much like that. Lucifer has joined your squad. Motto earned 15 XP. Yeah. I want to look in the database also to see what the text, what the flavor text is for Swurmy. Swurmy eat leaves almost all day in hopes of growing bigger and stronger than their siblings. Oh. Well, that's real appropriate, huh? So Bob left a comment on the second video saying, fun fact, Lux, meaning bright, is where the name Lucifer comes from, bringer of light. Also, luciferase, the chemical fireflies make to grow, which I didn't know either one of those things, and I just thought that was really exciting. So I'm pretty positive Lucifer here is going to get a little glowy butt later on, which is why we're naming our Swurmy Lucifer. And also, you know what? When you got a face that ferocious, you just gotta give him a serious name. Okay. But I know we did literally nothing in this episode, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it because that way people can just skip this one if you don't care about talking about. If you skip this one, no blame. No blame whatsoever. But in the next one, we will be going up into the next town. I just didn't expect to spend so long talking about absolutely nothing. How did I manage it? I don't know. But thank you for joining me on this adventure. I hope to see you next time. Shine bright, trainers.